Welcome back, children. Now we are going to start the new chapter, that is probability. Probability simple means possibility. It is basically the extent to which something is likely to happen. That means we can predict only the chance of an event to occur. It means we can only predict that today there will be a rainfall or there will not be a rainfall. We cannot say or we cannot give exactly answer. The answer of the probability always lies from 0 to 1. 0 means what? Event to an impossible. That is an impossible event. Means if you toss a coin, it is not possible to get a 1 because there are two sides, and in one side there is a head and on other side we get a tail. So it is not possible to get 1 in any way. 1 means it indicates the certain event. Clear? Let us discuss an example now. When we toss a coin, either we get head or we get a tail. Like this. It means how many possible outcomes are there? There are two possible outcomes. Fine. So these are the events. These are happening. So we can call it events. If you throw a dice, how many possible outcomes can possible? That can come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the possible outcomes. Means if you roll a die, it can be 1, there can be 2, there can be 3, there can be 4, 5 or there can be 6. How many outcomes are there in choosing a vowel? So now how many vowels are there? We have A, E, I, O, U. Only these are the possibilities. So these are the possible outcomes. If the two coins are tossed, what is the possible outcomes? Now, if two coins are tossed, first coin there can be head, in the second coin there can also be head. In the first coin there can be head, but in the second coin there can be a tail. In the first coin there can be a tail, in the second coin there can be a head. And in the first coin there can be a tail, in the second coin also there can be a tail. So these are the total 4 possible outcomes, or you can say that 4 possibilities if the two coins are tossed. Now let us discuss the formula for the probability. The formula is probability is equals to number of outcomes upon total number of possible outcomes. Let us discuss an example for it. For example, if you toss a coin, you get either head or tail. And if I ask you what will be the probability of getting head? Now how many times head is coming here? One time. Upon number of outcomes 1. Now total number of possible outcomes are there? There are 2. So probability of head, this will be 1 by 2. And if we have to find the probability of a tail, again how many times tail is coming? Only one time. So there will be 1, and total outcomes are there 2. So again this is also 1 by 2. Now let us discuss an example for it. A coin is tossed 200 times, head is coming 117 times and tail is coming 83 times. When the coin is tossed at randomly, what will be the probability of getting head? This is very simple. Number of times head is coming, that is 117. Upon total number of times, that is 200, we have tossed the coin. Then probability of getting tail is 83, that is the tail is coming, and upon the total number of possible outcomes. Clear, children? Next is a survey of 150 students showed that 78 out of them liked cricket while the rest did not. If 78 like cricket, so how many children don't like the cricket? 72. Now out of these children, out of these students, one student is chosen at randomly, means we can select any one of them. Find the probability that the chosen student likes cricket. So how many children are there who likes cricket? 72 means 72 upon total number of children are 150. So the probability of the student likes cricket, that will be 78 upon 150. And the probability of the students who don't like cricket, that will be 72 upon 150. These are very simple, children. Now the homework is you have to do exercise 5A, question 9 to 12, and do the exercise 2, that is page number DH 30. Clear? Thank you, children.